Hey guys, what is up? Stickboy here, back for another reaction, and we are getting into some more RWBY, and we are on to chapters 9 and 10 of Volume 2, Chapter 9 entitled Search and Destroy, which I can only imagine is going to be a continuation of that little tag that we saw at the end of 8, where at the end of Field Trip, where they were actually getting ready to go, and found out rather abruptly that they would be shadowing Mr. Caffeine Teacher. I don't know his name, but the guy that's like really hyper and fast and all that fun stuff. So as obnoxious of a character as he seems, I can only imagine that he's a hunter for a reason. So hell, let's get into it. This is Volume 2, Chapter 9, RWBY in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and no return, there's a time and a place, and bridges left to burn anymore.
Sound is weird for some reason. I don't know if it's the video or what, but I would expect more volume. Expect more volume at that volume setting. Oh well, I can still hear it. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this mission starts out.
Professor RWBY?
Yes, I'm afraid those bags won't be necessary,
Is that
girls.
his name?
Seeing as you've opted to shadow a huntsman on what is now essentially a reconnaissance mission, I can assure you we will not be establishing a single base of operations. Rather, we will be traversing several miles of hazardous wasteland and making camp in any defendable locations we may stumble upon. I've packed all of our essentials myself, pulled the air course, and readied the airstrip. And it's Dr. RWBY. I didn't earn the PhD for fun. Thank you very much. Come now, children. According to my schedule, we are already 3 minutes behind. Schedule!
Yeah,
well,
this guy.
All right then. Looks like we're going to save the world with Dr. RWBY. Okay, yeah, when you say it out loud, it sounds worse.
Save the world?
I still don't understand his name.
You're going on world-saving missions without us. I'm hurt, sad, maybe a little hungry. That last one's not your
Well,
fault,
you
though.
know what? You guys weren't as proactive.
Sounds exciting. Where are you going?
Oh, just outside the kingdom.
Hey, so are we.
Ren and Nora wanted to shadow the
where are you
sheriff of a
guys
nearby
going?
village.
We set out tomorrow.
Then you can party with us tonight. We're shadowing a crime specialist. All inner city detective stuff. We get junior badges.
We normally go to the city with you guys, which means stuff's always exploding in junk.
Are they
so
in
we thought this
school?
might be a better way to check out the kingdom when it's, you know, normal.
Well,
4 minutes, ladies.
Fair enough.
well,
Yeah, you can tell how jealous they
wish us
are.
luck. I guess I just never saw you as much of a fighter.
I admit I fancy myself more of an intellectual, but I can assure you, as a huntsman, I've had my fair share of tussles.
Like the mushroom?
Those are truffles.
Like the sprout?
Those are Brussels.
Besides, given my
Nice.
expertise in the field of history, as well as my dabblings in the archaeological surveys, our dear headmaster saw it fit to assign me to this particular assignment.
What does history have to do with this?
Why, what a preposterous question, you silly girl.
when
What
does history
is the
not have
backbone
anything to
of
do
our
with
very
it?
society? And the liver. Probably the kidneys, if I were to wager.
And that means...
The southeast quadrant outside of Vale is home to wild forests and deep caves. But it is also the location to one of the kingdom's greatest failures.
Mountain Glen.
That's right. It was an expansion of Vale. But in the end, it was overrun by Grimm and fenced off from the rest of the city.
Correct.
Interesting.
And now it stands abandoned. It's a dark reminder.
And a likely place for a hideout.
Precisely.
Yeah, I'm sure this guy will prove to be more than meets the eye. Ah, here comes the volume. Should've left him alone. Man, this place is a total dump. Complete with tumbleweeds.
Ladies, you still may be students, but as of this moment, your first mission as Huntress has begun. From this point forward, you need to do exactly as I say. Do you understand? Ruby!
Yeah, sure.
I thought I told you to leave all your bags back at school.
But, you hadn't told us to listen to you yet.
Nice.
So I didn't.
She's not wrong. Very well, Ruby, leave your bag here. We can pick it up upon our return.
But well...
Young lady, what in the world could you possibly have in that bag that could be so important to bring it with...
Uh-huh.
Get back in the bag.
We're here to investigate an abandoned urban jungle teeming with death and hostility. And you brought a dog. Genius!
Well, I mean...
Canines are historically known for their perceptive nose and heightened sense of sound, making them excellent companions for hunts such as ours.
Fair enough.
I'm a genius.
So, what are your orders, Doctor?
Lucky break.
Ah, yes, straight to the chase. I like it. As you've been informed, the southeast
Just
area has
drop
been
the
marked
dog.
as a recent hotspot for grim activity. Now, there are several possible explanations for this behavior, one of which being grim.
Yes, that does make sense.
What?
Grim. A creature of Grim, approximately 100 yards from us at this very moment.
What?
Well, look at that.
Stop!
Huh?
There are a number of reasons why Grim would congregate in this particular area. The most likely of which would be their attraction to negativity. Sadness, envy, loneliness, hatred. All qualities that are likely held by our hidden group harboring ill intent.
So... what now?
We wait. We track. If this specimen leads us to its pack, that pack may subsequently lead us to our prey.
How long do we wait?
It's uncertain. Hours, days, weeks. Why, Lone Grin have been known to stay isolated from the pack for months, and there's the whole pack.
Yeah, well...
What?
And now they've seen us.
What?
And now they've seen us!
We heard you.
I take it tracking is out of the question?
An accurate assumption? Yes.
What's the plan then?
Protect the dog?
Show me what you're capable of.
Cover your ears wide!
Here we go. That was effective. Just slice him in half. Oh man, you know how long it would take him to die? Slice him in half at the middle? They would bleed out. They would just lay there until they bled out. Well, it's on them for attacking, though. Good job. I need to learn that dog's name. Just cut them all apart at the middle.
Do not celebrate yet, for I am certain this is the first bout of many. Shall we continue?
Sure, why not?
Excellent work, girls! Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any signs of criminal operations in this sector. Oh well, moving on.
Hey Doc, you know, I was actually looking forward to seeing a pro huntsman in action. Like, fighting, or at least helping us fight.
Ah, but I am in action, scouring the ruins of this one great city for any signs of irregularity. Not every mission is filled with daring and heroism.
When it matters.
Sometimes it's just a heightened form of extermination. Remember, this is a job, and you all signed up for it. I do hope you understand that.
Well, yeah. Of course.
I think when it matters,
Tell me, Yang,
he'll fight.
why did you choose this line of work?
Huh? Well, to fight monsters and save...
Oh, that is what you do. I want to know why you do it. The honest reason as to why you want to be a huntress.
Okay.
The honest reason? I'm a
Find
thrill
out.
seeker.
To find out what
I
happened
want
to
to
your
travel
mom.
around the world and get wrapped up in as many crazy adventures as I can. And if I help people along the way, then that's even better. It's a win-win, you know?
I see. And you,
Okay.
Miss Sneed. A girl born into fame and fortune such as yourself certainly doesn't need the extra work. So, why choose this over a cushy job in Atlas?
It's exactly as you said. I'm a Schnee. I have a legacy of honor to uphold. Once I realized I was capable of fighting, there was no longer a question of what I would do with my life. It was my duty.
Interesting.
All right. Blake, we know why you're here.
And what about you, Blake? You seem to carry yourself with a sense of purpose.
There's too much wrong in this world to just stand by and do nothing. Inequality, corruption.
You got something to prove.
Someone has to stop it.
Very well. How?
I
figured I'd, you know, deal with that when I got there. All right, Ruby, your turn.
Sorry. Are we ready to keep going?
No, I believe that will have to do for today. It's going to be dark soon. You three, set up camp in that building. Oh, and please do make sure that there are no more of those creatures.
What about Ruby?
Your leader and I are going to secure the perimeter. Come, Ruby.
Oh, okay.
What is that? It looks awesome.
That, my dear girl, is a grim.
Looks like 6 of them.
Let's kill it.
I'm afraid your sniper rifle will do nothing more than agitate a grim of that size.
But what if it attacks us?
Fret not, Ruby. Those Goliaths are not concerned with us. Ruby, not every grim is mindless.
Finally, a grim
Rather,
with
not
bigger
every
fish to
grim
fry.
is still mindless. You see, the grim you see before you are so powerful, so superior to the grim you fought, that they've undoubtedly lived hundreds of years. And in that time, between killing humans and attacking our borders, they've done one important thing. They've learned. They've learned that when they attack our borders, they're likely to die. And what we lack in strength, we make up for in will.
Numbers.
And that killing one human will only bring more.
Then, why are they still so close to the city? What are they doing?
Waiting.
Okay. So some of them do learn. So I was wondering when they fought those
Dr.
smaller
Ubek?
ones, why?
I was wondering.
Wondering why I've been interrogating your teammates all day?
Actually, I was wondering, why did you want to become a huntsman?
Look around and tell me what you see.
Lots of old buildings, empty streets.
I see lives that could have been saved.
It's an abandoned place.
As a huntsman, it is my job to protect the people. And although I am capable of doing it with traditional weaponry, I believe I can make a much larger impact if I do it with my mind. As a teacher, I'm able to take knowledge, the most powerful weapon of them all, and place it into the hands of every student that passes through my classroom. I look at this wasteland and I see lives that could have been saved. But I also see an opportunity to study these ruins and learn from this tragedy, and therefore become stronger. I am a huntsman, Ruby, because there is nothing else in this world I would rather be.
Yeah?
I can't believe we didn't find anything.
We've always been fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time. I guess we can't always have luck on our side.
How do you know you're not in the right place?
That's not what I meant.
Huh?
Earlier, about upholding the legacy. There's more to it than that.
Yeah. No, me too. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either. I know what I want to do, but I figured I'd always take things one step at a time.
Well, it doesn't matter. We know why we're here. Right?
Do we?
Ah, wonderful! A textbook campfire!
Fire!
Nice entrance.
So warm.
Very good. Eat your dinners and hurry to bed. We have a lot of ground to cover tomorrow, and we'll need you to take turns keeping watch over our temporary abode. Any volunteers for first watch?
Yo.
Good job, Ruby.
Hey, did Oobleck ask you why you wanted to be a huntress? I mean,
No, he didn't,
what did you tell
he?
him?
No, he didn't. Weird. Oh well. Good night, guys.
Wonder why he didn't ask Ruby.
Don't worry. Things will be better tomorrow.
Well, things could have gone worse today, let's be honest. I mean, you just got there. Alright. I think I did more paying attention in that episode than I did talking. There's a lot of information being given out. So much of this.
We're here to help you. We're superheroes. Boom. Glove. Oh, that's nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
X-ray vision.
Superheroes? Really?
X-ray and Is this promo for something else they're doing?
Awesome.
I don't know about all that. Yeah, those two might be a little bit too close for comfort. Alright, so we are moving on to our next episode, which is called Mountain Glen, which is a place that they mentioned as they got on the helicopter to fly to the place that they are at right now. So I'm guessing we're going to get a closer look at that place in this episode. So again, I apologize for not talking very much during that first episode, but I did want to pay attention because, like I said, there was a lot of information being given out. So it just seemed more appropriate to listen and pay attention than it did to try to interject words where there really were none to interject. So anyways, let's move on to episode 10, Mountain Glen. And Glen is spelled with 2 N's, as like it would be with someone's name. So I don't know, maybe there's someone named Glen here, I don't know. But anyways, this was mentioned already as a failed extension of Veil, I believe, is what they described it as. So let's take a look. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. Got it. The storm is growing I'll never learn all the lyrics, but is the singer to this intro Blake's voice actress? I don't know. I feel like it might be.
Trouble sleeping?
Could be.
Arm was acting up.
Okay.
Of course. So logically,
Ironwood.
you got out of bed, dressed yourself completely, and decided to gaze menacingly out into the distance.
Well, you know, they don't have
What's
another
wrong?
wardrobe for him to draw, so...
I've trusted him for years. We both have. I just...
Who, Oz?
I can't help but feel like he's keeping us in the dark.
Don't be ridiculous. You know very well that we are not the ones in the dark.
That makes it worse. I refuse to believe that a man I've trusted for so long would act so passively.
You're a good person, James. You've always done.
I don't think he's as passive as you think he is.
Even against strong protest, it's admirable. But it's high time you stopped talking about trust and started showing it.
Ozpin is
Ozpin
calculated.
has experience that the rest of us lack. And I think that's something worth remembering.
Alright, now we've moved back to the abandoned city. Shoot it. No? I just want to kill something. She wants to kill something so bad. Man, that is not good for your neck. Something's gonna wake all of them up.
Blake, are you awake?
Yeah.
I am now.
Why do you think he asked us about being a huntress? Like, what was he trying to say?
Maybe he was just curious.
You think?
No.
Weiss?
Yeah, because
Are you awake?
Why didn't
Of
he
course
ask?
I'm awake. You two are talking. And I
Fair
think
enough.
when I said I wanted to honor my family's name, I meant it. But it's not what you think. I'm not stupid. I'm fully aware of what my father has done with the Schnee Dust Company.
I don't
Since he
think
took
anybody
control,
ever thought she
our
was
business
stupid.
has operated in a moral gray area.
That's putting it lightly.
Which is why I feel the need to make things right. If I had taken a job in Atlas, it wouldn't have changed anything. My father was not the start of our name, and I refuse to let him be the end of it.
All my life, I fought for what I thought was right. I had a partner named Adam. More of a mentor, actually. He always assured me that what we were doing would make the world a better place. But of course, his idea of a perfect future turned out to be not perfect for everyone. I joined the academy because I knew huntsmen and huntresses were regarded as the most noble warriors in the world, always fighting for good. But I never really thought past that. When I leave the academy, how can I undo so many years of hate?
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're not one to back down from a challenge, Blake.
But I am. I do it all the time. When you learned I was a faunus, I didn't know what to do, so I ran. When I realized my oldest partner had become a monster, I ran. Even my semblance. I was born with the ability to leave behind a shadow of myself. An empty copy that takes the hit while I run away.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad power
At
to
least
have.
you two have something that drives you. I've just kind of always gone with the flow, you know? And that's fine. I mean, that's who I am. But how long can I really do that for? I want to be a huntress, not really because I want to be a hero, but because I want the adventure. I want a life where I won't know what tomorrow will bring, and that'll be a good thing. Being a huntress just happens to line up with that. I'm not like Ruby. She's always wanted to be a huntress. It's like she said, ever since she was a kid, she dreamt about being the heroes in the books, helping people and saving the day, and never asking for anything else in return. Even when she couldn't fight, she knew that's what she wanted to do. That's why she trained so hard to get where she is today.
Well, she's still just a kid.
She's only 2 years younger.
Yeah, she's...
We're all kids.
Yeah, she's not that much
Well,
younger than you
Not
guys.
anymore. I mean, look where we are. In the middle of a war zone and armed to the teeth.
It's the life we chose.
It's a job. We all had this romanticized vision of being a huntress in our heads. But at the end of the day, it's a job to protect the people. And whatever we want will have to come second.
I figured he was listening in. And we got Ruby.
Zwei, it's late. Go back to bed. Zwei!
Well, maybe he has to poop, you know? Speaking of which, what do they... I mean, where... Is there anything that passes as a bathroom anywhere in that area?
Huh?
Told you.
That's why this is a wasteland.
Told
You
you had to
literally
go.
could have done that anywhere.
Get back in.
What was what? I thought I heard a Beowulf or something. Let's just finish our patrol and get back to base.
Who are these guys? Smooth. You and that speed.
Did they go in yet? One bark means yes.
Don't bark.
Oh, this is it. This is it. Oh man. Come on.
Yeah,
We
you're
gotta
not
get
gonna.
the others.
Yeah, you're not gonna get signal out there. You're out in the open. Well, this isn't good. Of course, we know that they can survive stuff like that without a scratch.
Freeze! Where does she come from?
You're a long way from home, little girl.
Yeah, you don't have your weapon.
Hey, hands off!
The boss is gonna want to see this one.
Hey, Weiss. It's your... Ruby? Hey, where's Ruby?
What?
Zwei?
What's going on?
That dog could lead you.
Grab your weapons. Your leader may be in trouble.
I mean, who could know that the street would just cave in?
You trying to do blow us to the moon?
Sorry, sir.
Hey, boss! Found something you might want to see.
Is it good or bad, Perry? Because
Is the boss who I think it is?
I have had a day.
It's a little girl?
Oh, it is him.
That would be bad.
Ruby's scythe!
Oh no.
Do you think she fell?
Fell?
Down there.
It would appear that way.
Oh my. Of course. Of course, of course, of course!
What is it?
How could I be so stupid?
Dr. Oobleck, what's wrong?
Mountain Glen! Yes, an expansion of Vale that was inevitably destroyed by creatures of Grimm, previously home to thousands of people, working people commuting to the city, the main city, developed a subway system to the inner city. Grimm's attacks increase, population in danger, now desperately searching for shelter. City evacuates into metro tunnels, and what do they find? The southeast quadrant of Vale is known for wild forests and deep caves.
Doc, what are you saying?
My dear, we're not just looking for an underground crime network. We're looking for an underground crime network!
They've been working in caves?
Literally underground.
No, Mountain Glen was Vale's first serious attempt at expansion. It worked for a short period of time, thanks to an aggressive perimeter defense and unique transportation. The city developed an elaborate subway system to carry citizens safely from the new territory into the main kingdom. Sadly, without the many natural barriers Vale had to protect its borders, Mountain Glen was doomed from the start. As the end drew near, the citizens of the territory made one last attempt at survival.
How did that just
They took
happen
up
to
shelter
cave
beneath
in?
the city, in the massive caves that they had cleared out for the subway, and they had cut themselves off from the surface.
An underground village?
In a matter of speaking, yes. A safe haven. Until an explosion opened the mouth of another cavern, filled with subterranean Grimm. After that, the kingdom officially sealed off the tunnels, creating the world's largest tomb. If Ruby is down there, we must find her.
quickly. Clearly they don't know that there's people down there. You know, I don't really want to wait until tomorrow night to finish this. What time is it? But if I keep going, I'm going to finish Volume 2. Because that's, I mean, that's where we're at. The thing is, the longer these videos are...
We're superheroes!
Boo! Glove! Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I really...
Awesome! X-ray vision!
I really don't care about this.
Superheroes? Really?
X-ray and
Awesome!
X-ray and
I can't wait to not watch that. The thing is, the longer these videos get, the harder they are to edit. So, I don't really want to make an hour-long video, but the thing is, I really want to see what happens, but I'm going to stay disciplined here. I'm going to wait, and we're going to do 11 and 12 together, because that will be a, you know, a season finale of sorts. So, yeah, I'm going to stay disciplined. I'm going to keep these to 30-minute videos, and they're easier to edit. They're easier to upload. I do have to, you know, I do have to get more videos unblocked, but it's still a pretty efficient process this way. So, I will see you guys on the next video. So, until then, yeah, it seems kind of redundant to say my phrase now that I've said that, but what the hell. Till next time, I'm Stickboy, and I'll see you later.